Hey guys, Matt Gunn here for rcgroups.com and flyinggiants.com. Welcome to another video review. And in this one, we're going to be taking a look at RealFlight 7.5. Now, RealFlight comes in 5 different options with various transmitter packages, but the software remains the same across all of them. And there's literally so much to do in RealFlight that it's difficult to put it all into a video, but we're going to touch on some things later. But right now, I want to show you the first package. This is kind of the standard for RealFlight. It's the Interlink Elite Controller Edition. If you've flown RealFlight before at a hobby shop, if you've had a friend with it, if you've had copies in the past, chances are you've had the Interlink Elite Controller. It's pretty much remained the same since the inception of RealFlight, with a few key changes across the transmitter. Now, this is an 8-channel transmitter. It is not powered by batteries. It runs off a USB, and it does not put out any RF signal, so it's strictly for the game. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 controls here, and the throttle used to have a ratcheting action to it, but it's been reduced now. It's very fluid. I think that RealFlight listened to the people when they said, hey, we need a less ratcheting throttle for our multi-rotors and helicopters and 3D flying, and they did that with this. It's just barely noticeable and much more fluid, so I really like that a lot. Now, RealFlight's very easy to install. After you put in your CD, you'll be prompted to enter the RealFlight code on the back of the software and the serial number on the back of the transmitter. Once you get that going, you're all set, and you can add additional transmitters into RealFlight through the bind option, and that will allow you to fly with friends next to each other. You can do flying tutorials with your buddies, and you can also practice formation flying, which is really cool. This is obviously your standard version. Your next version is going to be with the Tactic 610. And the 610 is a wireless link that uses this wireless dongle that plugs into your USB. And then once this is plugged in, you can use any transmitter that uses SLT Secure Link Technology Protocol. So it comes with this 610, and this is a basic 6-channel controller. It uses 4 AA batteries in the back. It does have a ratcheting throttle as well, but you can get in there and dial it back, which I did, and it's now much more fluid. And it's got your switches here that are also labeled. So good unit. It's a basic transmitter that comes with it, and it gets you started if you don't have an SLT protocol transmitter. Now, if you do have one, you can opt for another version of RealFlight that just includes this dongle right here, and it'll let you use any SLT capable transmitter, such as the Tactic TTX 850 right here. Now, they're easy to bind. All you need to do is turn on your transmitter like so. Put that throttle back down to 0, and with this dongle hooked up, all you need to do is press the bind button in the program under the transmitter setup section, and it will find whatever SLT capable transmitter that's currently running, and it will bind to it and it'll add it. So I fly with this one a lot. I also fly with the 610. Perfectly good working transmitters and an easy way to get wireless with the RealFlight 7.5. Yet another version is the Transmitter Interface Edition, and that is going to allow you to use any transmitter that has a trainer port on the back of it. Basically, is a small unit with a rewind button on it and a reset button on it, and it goes straight from your USB on your computer right into the back of your transmitter port, whether it's a Futaba or a barrel jack style. Now, the final version of RealFlight is an upgrade only, and it's for somebody with RealFlight 6 or down to RealFlight 4. Actually starts off at RealFlight 4 and goes all the way up to RealFlight 6. It's just a CD upgrade if you already have the Interlink transmitter. Now, there's so much to do in RealFlight that it's difficult to put it all into a video. You've got multiplayer with streamers, you've got multiplayer with combat such as paintball and guns and rockets. You have scenarios. Now there's 36 scenarios that come in RealFlight 7.5, and they cover everything from glider towing to 3D to multi-rotor and stuff like that. And then you've also got challenges, and the challenges aspect is a lot of fun. It's a game style environment where you compete against yourself to better your times and precision in a number of different events, such as spot landing, limbo. You have multi-rotor trials. There's just a ton of things to do. Grappling hook with a helicopter. And each time that you do really well in the event, you can earn a medal, silver, gold, or bronze. And that's going to unlock new fields, that's going to unlock new challenges, and it's going to unlock new aircraft. But what I've done is put together a video that's going to show a majority of the awesome features in RealFlight 7.5. It's set to music, and it's a few minutes long, and it basically gives a little piece of the majority of things that you can do. So let's go ahead and check it out now.